Hey guys, I got Georgia here with me, and I'm doing this voiceover after the fact. I did the video, and after I did the video, I realized my microphone was not on, so nothing got recorded as far as sound. But I'm going to do my best to explain what past Jeff is talking about, and I think I'm talking about just like what I'm going to talk about, which is teaching you guys how building a relationship with Georgia is what's teaching her how to be and how not to be. And part of a relationship is communicating positive reinforcement, things that communicate positive things. And on the flip side of it, I want to be able to communicate what things are negative. So the positive things are going to be things that you want a dog to repeat over and over again, right? And you're going to build those behaviors. A negative reinforcer will diminish a behavior over time and take that behavior all the way away. And that's the hope of a negative reinforcement. So, sorry about that. What I'm doing in this situation is I'm actually just recalling the dog and just showing the positive marker and rewarding her. I think a little bit, I was talking about how she used to be a really bad jumper. So when she jumps, if she comes over to me and jumps on me, then I'm not going to reward that behavior. But what I am going to do is reward a behavior if she sits automatically. I think I'm just lecturing about stuff. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to do another recall here, I bet. Yeah, I said, Georgia, come. She comes over, she sits. And what I say is yes, and I give her a reward. The next thing I do is go place. And what I'm talking about when it comes to the go place, the place bed command on its own, it has a stay command built in. So that she has to hop on and stay on. And what I'm talking about is she's learning impulse control while she does this activity. And right there I show the release word, which was okay. I say okay, and I allow her to come off. So she's always listening to the word okay for my release command, okay. I'm just talking about relationship building. I know what I was talking about, and it's simply just literally being able to, as the leader of the dog, you being able to tell the dog when it's good stuff and when it's negative stuff. And I'm explaining that if you build this relationship up and you define the parameters in it, this is how happy this dog is going to be and still be obedient. Like none of her personality is, affected or anything. As a matter of fact, she's more focused and just more grounded, instead of just being an energetic ball of chaos. Yeah, this was a good video. I apologize. My mic. Oh my goodness. So in this situation, I'm over here. I'm just gonna explain kind of like, okay, so if she was to do something wrong, if she comes off the place bed before the okay command was said, how do you do? What do you do? And essentially, I'm gonna put her on the place bed. She does a really excellent job, and she doesn't come off on her own. I tempt her to come off with kicking a ball, and I eventually end up kind of, just for the example's sake, I pull her off the bed, and then I explain, like, if this was to happen to you guys at home, if she was not listening or she decided to hop off on her own, you simply have to say with your voice and point her to the direction she needs to be going and help her to get back. And so here I'm going to kick the ball, and look, she's like, Jeff, you didn't say okay, so I'm not going to leave. I'm not silly. And I'll explain exactly what I do. She's very responsive. Here I say and I point, and I guide her with the leash just a hair, and she on her own gets back, and then she waits. and this is the proper way. And that's my signal for her to come off, and I say the word okay there. And then she's like, oh, okay, cool. When you say that, I'm allowed to leave. Got it. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, again. I think I just finished this off by reiterating. I repeat myself a lot when I'm talking to the camera. And I think I talk a lot more about relationship building, and I'm probably just summarizing everything I've just been talking about again here. So the next thing I do is going to be distractions and all this other stuff, so look out for that.